Hey guys, this is Smile Before Death and welcome to a Dcuo video. You can call me Matthew, that's right. The other day I was thinking, nobody actually calls me by my own name. My wife, my kids, well they should be calling me Dad, which they do. No one calls me Matthew, my family, nobody. My whole life. So from now on, call me Matthew please. Okay, into the video, we're going to be showcasing the OG fire DPS loadout. This loadout was the best loadout back in the day when Dcuo first came out, and seeing as that the Switch is getting this game, I figured there's going to be new players coming on over, so I could feed them a little bit of history and show them what fire's all about and so forth. Now there are many loadouts to fire, like there are many loadouts to all the powers, which I am actually going to explore a little into them and maybe showcase more power loadouts and stuff like that, and get some feedback off you guys how to improve it or whatever. So don't feel shy to put your input on, like for example you might look at the loadout now and think Smile Matthew whatever, you know, you could swap this for this and that'll make it like this. Then feel free to say that. I'm not going to bite your head off. All your comments are appreciated. So, but for me, the fire DPS loadout that I love is the one you can see. Now, this is on test server. I have all this gear. I have literally 270Cr, 46,000 plus might. That's without like trinkets or might boosts. 30 odd thousand. I can't see. I ain't got my glasses. You don't wear glasses. But yeah, as you can see, we're pretty much maxed out on the test server. I ain't got a lot of time to do it on the normal server. But what we're gonna do, we used all the trinkets, boost our might a bit, and what I would start off with: Inferno, fiery weapon, throw my dual wield with a detonate, and then fire burst. But the beauty of this loadout, which I like, is you can, as long as you have Inferno, fiery weapon, and detonate activated, the fire burst and the mass detonation, you can actually mix between them two and so forth. But if you've got a few spare seconds where you can't use neither of those, then throw your weapon with a detonate. That always seems to work for me. However, this is how it used to work for Dcuo back in the day, because I remember in the Batcave 1 for example, Batcave 2, you would be in a certain spot, the same spot for about an hour. Okay, maybe exaggerating, but you could just stand there and just spam your loadout. You wouldn't have to run too much. You just spam, and I used to be on top of the leaderboard. But now I just don't know what's changed with that. Now it seems like it doesn't work as well as it does. But you can still use this loadout. Are there better loadouts out there? Probably. But for me, this is my style and I like to go with this. I just feel comfortable with it. And you know what they say? If you feel comfortable with it, then why change it? It does a good job. Okay, so that's the fire DPS loadout out of the way. We're actually going to be talking about a few other topics on Facebook, on Twitter, on the YouTube community part of this page. I told you all guys that I was making a video and like, what else would you like other than fire DPS loadout? People was like, topics. And I'm going to start off with one comment starting from Report Gaming, and he says, I've got a good topic. What do you think of the devs can do to save PvP, and what do you think about the new survival mode? Greetings from Report Gaming. Shout out to him, he actually has a YouTube channel as well. Now, I know this is gonna probably piss off a lot of people, but to save PvP would be to balance it for starters. Everybody would have to have higher skill points. They would have to start, you know, everyone would have to be on a level playing field, so to speak. I know it would piss a lot of people off because those that have earned it, but still, think of it this way, guys. If you have all the max gear and there's thousands of players that don't have good gear, that's actually thousands of potential players you could be arse whooping and actually having a competitive fight. So would it be such a bad thing for Dcuo to, you know, give people skill points, give them the gear, and that's it, boom. For a few more years or however, you have to work from there. That's just my personal opinion. And another thing that I feel that's missing is the competitiveness, and I said that slightly wrong, and the beef. There's not much beef going on. Star Labs is literally empty. I remember back in the day, God, if you had a quarrel with somebody, you'd be at Star Labs. I want to whoop your ass in front of everybody. I remember it got to the point when I'd go to Star Labs, or Orbit would go to Star Labs, or someone that's got a big name. And as soon as they start dueling somebody there that got beef with, literally there'd be hundreds of players around you, to the point where lag was killing you, literally. And then you'd die, you'd be like, lag killed me. Then everyone would be like, yeah, alright. But thinking back on that, it was beautiful. There was beef, there was drama, there was excitement, there was people on the Star Labs. And let's not forget about heroes versus villains on the, what's that place called? The Factory. I can't remember, not Star Labs. Fucking remember. You know what I mean? The big factory with the fucking toys. That place, anyway. Where is all that? It's nowhere to be seen now. So that is a problem for me. Now, the second from somebody on Facebook that asked to cover is extra topic. What could Dcuo add to the game that you think generally get veterans back? And I mean, getting new players is great and all, but seeing an old name, whether it be a rival or not, is always somewhat a good feeling, surely. Okay, that's a good point. Good point. Okay, so for that, I feel like to get OGs back into the game, like really get them into the game, is kind of, like I said earlier, the balancing skill points, balancing the gear, and I think that would bring a lot of OGs back, because then they would have full gear. Then they could be like, okay, who am I gonna fight now? Who am I gonna duel in the tower, or you know, the villain side, or you know, there'll be a lot more people queuing up. I know for one, I would be doing a hell of a lot more PvP if I had more skill points and gear. I'm an original game OG, as they call it, so that could bring them back. I don't think any new raids and new content is likely to bring new the OGs back, because yeah, again, it's just the same old same we've seen. It has to be something that really compels us to come back and showcase what we have. Now, the third one and final one is a topic about inspiration, motivation, and helping you guys learn from my past. Now, sit down, grab a popcorn, grab a drink, whatever. We're gonna get into it. Now, motivation and inspiration, I hope that you guys can find out in my journey. Been doing 8 years worth of YouTube. You guys all know that. I had 72,000 subscribers. Oh my god, life was fucking amazing back then. It still is now, but I mean, like, financially and less stress and I'm losing breath. But yes, so we reached 72,000. Lost it all. Literally 4 years, 3,000 videos uploaded. History within Dcuo, history within Destiny 1, history with the Division 1, history. Shut up, Smart. But you get my point. I lost it all. Literally. But I sat back up, put my head up, and I said, I could do this. And when you've done it, you're going to feel complete. So I'm just an average Joe, literally. Bone poor. Trying to do the best I can, like the rest of you. And if I can stand back up after a big punch in the face, I'm sure you guys can do anything you set your mind to it. You just need to decide how badly you want it. Now, that is my motivation, and for you, don't give up. Literally, I guarantee you guys I will be back at 72,000 subscribers. I guarantee it. And when we do, I'll be doing a video, and I probably will be crying in it. I probably will. It's a very, very touching subject with me. But we'll get into that into another time, and I'd just like to say, be sure to drop a like, subscribe and comment. Let me know about the Dps Loadout and your views and opinions on what I've said in the topics. Big shout out to everyone on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube community page. # I got this far. Thank you guys. Take care.